हरि ओम सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं नमो नमः प्रार्थनया वयं प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरु गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरु मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरु गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरु मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरु। Swagatam. So let us begin our today's lesson with a continuation. So this here the author gives us mixed examples, that means mixed exercise. What all was covered until now, it is given in this lesson. Okay, this exercise I mean. So we are trying to do the same lesson as it is. So there is a small story, and then that is from Sanskrit to English translation, and then there is from English to Sanskrit. Okay, we will go ahead. So please raise your hands for telling the sentences. Okay, trying out the sentences. So first, Kashmirapure kashchana vidwan abhavat. Kshantavya vidwane iti agatam. Tat vidwan iti asti. Parivartayami. Kashchana vidwan. It's my mistake. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So I'll call your name. Then Shyamala Ramachandran Bhagini.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste.
In Kashmir, in the city of Kashmir, there lived a scholar, a certain scholar.
A scholar is good. Kashchana. We discussed about Kashchana last time, right? What is idiomatic? Is a. In English, it is a scholar. Why certain? Kashchana is not certain. Definitely, it is not certain. It is in fact uncertain. Okay.
In Kashmirapura, there was a certain
scholar, but I'll change it. It's not certain scholar. I'll change it. These sentences are given. I did not make them, so I'm just correcting them live in the class. There is one reason for that. I can correct them before the class, but I'm doing it here so that we have some more issues to discuss. Okay, that is why I'm doing so. After lesson, I will just change all these sentences and I'll give you so that we get some more points. Okay, I'll change this certain. Okay, right. Thank you. So we will go ahead. Kala Bhagini, Kala Hegde Bhagini. Sah Shastranam Pravachanena Granthanam Rachanaya cha Ajivat. Kala Bhagini.
Yeah. Sah Shastranam Pravachanena Granthanam Rachanaya cha Ajivat. He lived by discourse of the scriptures. Shastranam will be scriptures, and by composing, grantha will be again scriptures. No. Grantha will be books. I don't know. Should it be books?
Yes.
Okay, so he lived
what is Rachanaya?
Compose. By compose.
By composing. Okay.
Yeah. Is it okay?
Yes. One more time, please tell the whole sentence in one go.
Okay. Okay. Jivat is, so he had a living, is it? Or he lived?
He lived.
Yeah, he lived by giving discourse of, no. Yeah, by giving discourse of the scriptures and composing of the, and by composing the books.
Okay, right. Through. Okay, through should be very good. Rachanaya, isn't it? So through will be very, very decent. Okay.
Through. Okay.
By living by is not very English. So
okay.
Through. So this is the like Trutiya Vibhakti will have other these things also. Okay. So
giving lectures.
Lecture, no, lectures. Okay, lectures. It is not lecturer. Lectures. Okay.
Okay. Pravachan can be discourse also.
Yes. Discourse also. It's a very good word.
Yeah.
But technically it means different. You know, discourse means something very different in technical language of linguistics. Okay, in linguistics it's very different. But discourse in general is good. Lecture, so discourse on shastras and composing books. Okay, that is good.
Yeah.
Composing of books. In fact, of is there here.
Yeah, right.
So, but it is not a true translation. It is just a loose translation.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Well tried.
Thank you.
Next, Kohamji. Ekada ekah vatuhu vidyabhyasaya tasya
tasyantikam.
Okay.
Once, Vatu is a Shishya or?
Vatu is not a Shishya.
He is a traveler.
Vatu is a Brahmana.
Oh, Brahmana. Okay.
Brahmana balakaha Vatuhu.
Okay. Once a Brahmana balaka, once a Brahman boy came to him for Vidyabhyasaya, came to him for studies.
Correct. Okay. So once a student brahmachari came near him to study. So came to him is
Antikam.
general, but here Antikam is there, na? So that's why near is. Okay. Yeah.
Dhanyavad.
So before I call other names, so there are some chats here. So he made his living by discoursing scriptures. See, we are trying to translate one thing. Okay, so we want to be near the sentence. It's a very good idiomatic sentence in English, but we will not get this off and here off. And Rachana is not publish. Okay, Rachana is to compose, composing. Okay, the work of composing. So you author a book. Author is also a verb form. By authoring of books also you can write. Okay, so that is one. For a living is not correct because ajivat is the word. So he lived, simply he lived, that's all. And he earned his living is also not correct. Okay, so ajivat is he lived through. Okay, he lived through, he lived by, it's okay. Maybe even by is okay. Through will look good, I thought. Okay, brahmacharya is not correct. Brahmachari is correct. Okay, vidyabhyasaya is not to learn because to learn is like other words are there to learn. Vidya abhyasa, see studies. It's a combined word for studies. Okay, vidya abhyasa is vidya is jnana and that's same. If alone vidya is given, we'll translate it as knowledge. Okay, so that's it. I've commented on this. Now we will go ahead. Let me see the question. Pravachan is a lecture. Yes. Pravachana is a lecture. Correct. Is also a discourse. Yes. True.
There is no indication of a brahmachari coming, man. Vatu is
a brahmachari.
okay.
Vatu is a Brahmana Balaka, I told you, right? Brahmachari means some little boy also is a Brahmachari. One who takes the oath of studies until Grihastha, he becomes a Grihastha, he remains a Brahmachari and he is called Vatu. Until like some 10 years to 15 years also is called Vatu only. After that he grows up, then nobody calls him Vatu. A 20-year boy will not be called a Vatu because in those days they would get married after 16, isn't it? So until then he was called Vatu. Right. Now let us go ahead. Panchanadam sir. Bhoho ayam vatuhu vidyarjanaya bhavatam sannidhim praptaha ityavadat.
Can you hear me beginning?
Yes, yes, yes.
Boho ayam vatuhu vidyarjanaya bhavatam sannidhim praptaha iti avadat. Bhavatam sannidhim. Boho ayam vatuhu. This brahmachari to learn or to study from you.
This
I have
brahmachari.
reached to bhavatam sannidhim. In order to study, he has come to your presence. Bhavatam sannidhim praptaha. He has come to your presence. Boho, hey Acharya, I am Vatuhu, Vidyarjanaya Bhavatam. This brahmachari has come to your presence to study. So he said.
Vidyarjanaya. Okay, to learn to study. Oh sir, this brahmachari student has come to you for gaining knowledge, as he told. Okay, so I am Vatuhu, he is calling himself. The Vatu is speaking. Who is speaking here? Vatu is speaking. And what is he saying? I am Vatu. So this is a style. Okay, this is a style in like good olden days. People used to like.
So it's like a third person. He is addressing as a third person, right? Essentially, it's aham, vidyarchanaya bhavatam sannidhim. You know, you should have used the
praptaha. Aham praptaha.
Yeah, praptaha, right? Instead of that, I am Vatuhu, he is using a third person. Prathama purusha, right?
Correct. Okay. Vidyarjanaya seek for gaining knowledge. It's very nice translation. I see it. Arjana is to gain, to earn, to gain, to earn the knowledge. Okay. Gain the knowledge. Okay. Bhavatam. See, Bhavatam Sannidhi.
Can we use came to your presence for gaining?
See, it's not presence actually. Sannidhi is proximity.
Proximity.
The correct word is proximity. Come to you. So they haven't translated proximity. This bhavana will never come in English.
Okay, came to you is not correct. Has come ki jagah came to you.
It's okay. Has come and came. It does not bring much effect of that. Sannidhi.
No, but has come is a present perfect. So that's more appropriate than came, right? Came is a bhutakala. So,
yes.
Because it is in present tense right now. He's addressing. Should be a single quote should be there, right?
Yeah,
like a direct speech. So he said.
Yes, yes. Okay. So, and the Sannidhi is like even not nearness, but it has a sense of some purity, some holiness, some sacredness. Okay. So that is not expressed through English language. You don't have any kind of that. You go to a teacher, but in olden days, it was like going to a guru was entirely different procedure. It was not like going to school these days. Kids sit like this before the teachers, and all that did not happen. They would be like this, okay, a little bent with the Gaurava Bhava and never lifting head and looking it straight into eyes. All that they would not do. So all that would come into this Sannidhi word. So Guru's Sannidhi is like Bhagavan's Sannidhi. We use Sannidhi for Bhagavan, isn't it? So that is not, I'm telling you the effect of words, how they cannot, that's why somebody who knows only English and not Sanskrit will not get that. So how to deal with this?
So there is no exact translation for Sannidhi?
To your holy presence, we can say that. To the holy nearness, to your holy proximity, like that. Okay, or to your honorable, something like that. To your honorable place I have come, like that. Nearness.
So when we translate, should we bring that point so that we are able to appreciate the impact of that expression?
So you must have understood by now that I am not just training you for the exam. Okay.
I
So
know.
if this question is beyond exam, I say yes. If it is inside the exam, then I give you a choice. I have already said put a slash and write things which you are already aware, which you want to express, put in bracket if you have extra ideas. Okay, like that. Because I don't know who the examiner will be. I don't know what the standards of corrections will be. I don't know how the teacher will take it. As a teacher, I sit here and tell you 100 things, but you are the ones who are going to get the marks. Okay. So I'm telling you very frankly this point. So for your future, marks matter. For your future, each single thing counts. Okay. Tomorrow you will come to know that because of this, your it has suffered, your percentage is suffered. Then I am not going to take responsibility of that, and I'm not going to encourage that. I'll not be happy, definitely not happy. So if it is, this question is beyond the exam, then definitely yes, please use all the try to translate the as much as possible. Okay. And you don't leave anything without touching. But I don't say that this translation is wrong, but they did not cover the whole thing. That is my only point, and I'm trying to give you suitable words for that. Okay. So we can always try in the exam also. We can always try to be precise. Can we use nexus? I don't know nexus. I have to check. I have not heard this word. With near, sannidhe and samipa are sixth case used. Tasya samipam, etc. Yes, correct. Yes, yes, true. To obtain knowledge is more appropriate. Vidya Arjuna, obtain, gain. Okay, to obtain knowledge, fine, we can take that. That's also good. I'll change it. Fine. Thank you. Thank you so much for this suggestion. Instead of gaining, I'll write obtain. Okay, sure. This suggestion is taken. And then felt holy proximity is very close. Okay, fine. Antikam is yes, near. Nexus, that is not right word. Okay. That is not right word. Some one of the students has answered. I just see. Oh, somebody is writing to me. All these are coming to me. Please discuss with everyone. Don't write to hosts and panelists. That will only come to me. Everyone cannot see those messages. They're nice discussions. Okay, you write very nicely. Don't write to me unless it is some personal message. Don't address me or hosts and panelists. Address everyone so that they also can see the chats. Okay. Okay. Right. Nexus is not the right word. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right. Next sentence we'll go. Sa Vidwan. Someone saying something? Sa Vidwan asya balakasya medham pashyama iti evam aprichat. So this sentence, Ashok Brata. Ashok.
Excuse me.
Yes.
So Vidwan asya balakasya medham pashyama iti evam aprichat. That wise man, this boy's intelligence we should see like this expressed.
Evam aprichat.
The wise person asks that this boy's intelligence should be examined or should be seen.
Okay, right, correct. But I thought iti vichintya evam aprichat, but it is not there. The word is missing. So we should regard this as he thought in his mind. So, and then he asked outside. Now what he asked is going to come next. Okay, he has not yet started asking. Okay, so as balakas, you have tried to translate it very well. You have put all the sense of it has come out, but it is not still in the form of right sentence. Can you please try that? So you add a word thought, because without that English will not be complete. Okay, the scholar thought, the wise man thought. Okay, anyway, Vidwan is not a wise man, he's a scholar. Okay, it's more about study than intelligence and all that. It's about intelligence rather than wisdom. Okay.
So the scholar asked that this boy's intelligence should be seen.
No, he thought so in his mind. Do you observe the quotes? Asya balakasya medham pashyama iti evam aprichat. So the scholar asked thus, thinking in his mind. So we should add that. Asya balakasya medham pashyama. Let us see.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Let us see this boy's intelligence or thinking power. Okay. So let me see the intelligence of this boy. Right, fine, brother. So this is like this sentence says how it is done. The scholar dash. Let me see the. Thus he asked. So does it make any sense? It missed. That's what I'm saying. Iti vichintya. See, iti ani. In Telugu also we discussed about it. Ani ee vidhanga annadu. So anukunesi. So there are certain words which are fillers and which make sense, which make due sense in Telugu, in Kannada, anta heliti or something. Okay, so anta in Kannada, ani, aisa in Hindi. Okay, so karke, aisa karke bola. So karke kya karke? It's not karke. Karke is very idiomatic. It doesn't have any sense there of the doing of the dhatu. Okay, definitely. So iti vichintya. So without, I mean, by dropping that point, can we translate into English?
I put himself in the bracket. The scholar asked within bracket himself. Let us examine.
No. He didn't ask himself.
He didn't ask
himself. What he asked will come next sentence. If you want, you can see. Hey, Balaka. Like this. Next question comes next. Now he is thinking himself. So what do? When somebody comes, we don't say, I will see your intelligence. We think in ourselves, isn't it?
Yeah.
When we want to.
I think he's talking to himself to make sure whether we can check this boy's intelligence.
Yes. He's doing that. But how to put that in English exactly as per the Sanskrit sentence I'm thinking by dropping thought? We cannot do that, isn't it? So what you do is put in brackets. If the examiner wants your sentence exactly coming out, then put it in bracket. The Vidwan, the scholar, thought, let me test his intelligence. Medham pashyama. Here, let me see. See is also good, not bad. It's also idiomatic. Let me see his intelligence. Okay, intelligence of this boy. Asya balakasya. Okay. And thus he asked. Okay, and. So because the scholar thought, and he asked. So end should be a connector because already thought idea is done. Okay. It's a little complicated. I'll change this translation. Okay. I'll change and send you. Well, next sentence is for before that 5 chats are there. Check this boy. The scholar said, let us check this boy's wisdom. Pashyama. Check is also good. Boy's intelligence. Medha is intelligence. Burra, that we say brain. It's not about the wise. Wisdom comes from like life experience. What is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong, what is dharma, what is adharma. That is wisdom. Okay, so wisdom is a very big word. We cannot use it just like that. But what comes out is wisdom only, but we cannot use it like that. Vichintya should have been added. Yes, correct. And then he questioned. The questioner. He questioned. He asked. Okay, questioned is more specific. We can take it. And we add the word himself after. Thus he asked. Thus he asked himself. No. He did not ask himself. That is what I am saying. He asked the boy later. He thought to himself and then he asked the boy. What is said in this thing is asya balakasya medham pashyama is he thought to himself. And with that intention, he asked the next question. That is what happens in the story. Okay. It's difficult to translate word by word. True, correct. Oh boy, where does the God reside? Please. Oh, you are answering. No, don't write them here. I have not yet asked the question. So, G Rama Bhagini. He balaka devaha putra vasati uttaram vada iti.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste.
Hey Balaka, oh boy, where is the God? Tell me and tell the answer.
Tell the answer. Where is the God? No. Where is the God is not the right answer.
Vasati means lives, where the God lives.
But is not to live, to reside.
Madam?
To reside is a good word for vas. Because
okay.
We are using jeev, live. Okay.
You said the correct word, apt word. Okay. Where does the God reside?
Right.
Tell the answer.
Tell the answer. Thus, okay. Right. Oh boy, where is God? Answer me. So that is a very true, like loose translation into English. Where is God?
Where is God? Okay.
That is, the idea is the same, but where does the God reside is the question. Okay. Right. I'll change it anyway. Hey Balaka, oh boy, Uttaram Pada, answer me. Answer me is wrong. Do you find it? Uttaram Vada, he said. He said just answer. Tell the answer. In fact, he said tell the answer.
Tell the answer. Me.
Tell the answer. I did not say answer me. Okay. He said tell the answer.
Okay. But in the translation, what you have typed, me is there.
That's what. As I told you, they came to me. I did not do them. They came to me as they are. And I have put them as it is so that we have a chance to discuss. Okay. That's why I did not.
So answer is the correct one.
Tell the answer is the correct one.
Tell the answer. Okay, ma'am.
Because just answer, if we put that doesn't look good in English also because Vada is there. Okay, Vada is there. Yes. We have to translate Vada also, right?
Yes, madam. Okay, thank you.
And he also said thus. Thus is not used in English this way. Okay, so here we said iti evam aprichat. Thus he asked. He was about to ask then, and here he says thus again, which is not proper. So we should not translate iti at all. Rather, we should put it into bracket because according to English, it will not say. But iti is there. Now you have to translate it. So put a bracket. Bracket will save you from lot of difficulties. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh child, where does God live? Okay. Thinking, let us see. Please write to everyone. It seems that host and panelist is the normal option. Please check while you send a chat message. See to whom it is going. And don't write a host and panelist. Don't put it. Put everyone so that they will know what I am reading. Okay. So he thought to himself is very okay. Thinking, let us see the intelligence that the scholar asked thus. It's also a good sentence. Pragya Bhagini, thank you. Nice translation. I will take it. Oh child, where does God live? Tell me the answer. Tell me, that is what? Me is according to English. Tell the answer is also okay. Even if you don't put me, it is okay. Okay. Because it's not there in Sanskrit. Where does God live? It's our choice to use live or reside. Okay. Where is God's abode? Abode is too far-fetched. Okay. Too far-fetched. God's abode, too far-fetched. Because Putra Vasati, he's asking. He's not asking about where is God's house. In fact, okay, when we say it's Devasya Griham Putra Asti or something like that, Devasya Nivasaha Putra, then this is good. Shamala Bhagini. Okay. Then it should be Vadatu. Why should it be Vadatu? Uttaram Vada. He is younger boy, right? So younger boy Madhyam Purusha. Ekavachanam. For this child said, where does God not? Okay. Oh, please don't translate the next sentence before I ask. Okay. Keep it with you and hit enter after somebody discusses. Okay. Because I'm reading them live. And I think that you have asked some question and I'm reading aloud. Then the sentence comes out. Okay. That is not proper. That will be cheating. Okay. So hit enter after the answer. Okay. Now I call Amita Bhagini. Tatah ayam balaha devaha kutra navasati iti krupaya vadata iti pratyavadat.
Tataha ayam balaha, thus this boy, iti pratya avadat, replied, Devaha, O God, Deva kutra navasati iti kripya vadat. Kindly tell me where God does not live.
Not vadat bhagini, vadatta. Okay,
Vadatta.
last syllable
Vadatta.
when there is halanta, then only make it half. Otherwise,
Yeah,
tell it
vadatta.
full. Vadatta.
Kindly tell me where God does not live.
Where God does not reside, where God is not there, like that we can say. Okay, Devaha Putra. Right, well said, well said. Tataha, see, then, Ayam Balaha, this boy, replied.
Tataha, thus.
Tataha, then, after that, for that, then, like that we can say, okay? According to the context. Now, see, iti pratyavadat is in the end of the sentence, but where are we exactly putting it before the sentence in English? Okay. Does the boy replied? If we want to say, then boy is there in the beginning. If we want to say in the end, then boy is there in the beginning, but the verb is there in the end. Now, Sanskrit is subject, object, verb order. English is subject, verb and object order. So now this iti pratyavadat will go to the boy. Okay. Then this boy replied thus, where does the God not reside? Please tell, pray tell me, pray tell, that's all. Okay. Vadatta. Now, the guru will tell Vada, but the boy Vatu will not tell Vada. Okay. The boy will not reply Vada to the guru. He will say Vadatta. Okay. So that is noticeable. Now, yes. And can you bring this into English? Iti Vadatta. The Vatu says, you please tell. So for that in English we say pray tell, like that. Okay. Kindly tell. All those we can use for telling the respect. Okay. For the sound of the respect, we can use those words. It's up to us. It's up to us. I don't say tell me is wrong, but if they evaluate according to the word to word they are seeing, then they will mind your each usage of the word. So please be careful. Okay. So before we go to next sentence, there are two questions here. Let us see Pashyama. So this is for this, he says Pashyama, isn't it here? This is actually, if we say let us see in English, then it is going to mean plural. Here the Savidwan, there is only one Vidwan who is speaking to himself and he is telling in his mind, let us see. So that is okay. But if you want to be according to the English standard, then let me see is the correct one. So what I advise, again my standard advice, let me and put a bracket us slash, let me slash us in bracket see. Okay, like that. Or let us outside and me in bracket and then the next rest of the sentence. Okay. And then Vasati stay. Where does the God stay? No, it doesn't look good because it's God's context. In other contexts, you can use it. Vasati is stay. But we have to always look at the context before we answer. Okay, so before we translate.
Ragini, instead of me, it could be let us see the intelligence of this boy.
That is what I am telling. If you say let us see, it becomes plural in English, which means there are more than one speaker. Okay, whereas here there is only one speaker. But Pashyama, why does the Guru say that? Because honoring oneself with plural is a very idiomatic usage of Sanskrit. Very idiomatic. In Sanskrit, we say Vayam. I myself say Vayam. Okay. So in Telugu also, we say Memu. Hindi, even to this day, some Pradesha people are there. I met with them. They say Hum. They never say Main. Hum aisa karte hain. He doesn't mean all of them. He means only himself. So it is honorific me, honorific I, which is saying Pashyama. Okay, but generally let us see is okay. It's idiomatic in English also for single speaker. Okay, but the teacher who is correcting might think you don't know. That's why please put a bracket either to us or to me. Okay, use of bracket will help you, right? So please follow the discussion. This is what we have discussed, Pashyama. Okay, right. Okay, then please explain the grammar behind Vadata. Vadata, it is lot lakara, yes. It is lot lakara, madhyama purusha, bahuvachana. Okay, the bahuvachana here does not mean there are plural listeners, but there is an honorific you. Honorific you will have a plural you. That is why he used bahuvachana. Okay, it is there in Russian also, you know. Honorific you and the singular you is there in Russian also. It's not there in just English, I think. In other languages, there is like this honorific, the you meaning plural is there in many languages. In our Indian languages, it is there. In Urdu also, it is there. I don't know about Chinese and other languages, but I think in Japanese also it is there. I think so, because they are very honor-loving people. Okay. Next thing. Thereafter, this boy said, where does not God live? Please tell. So thereafter is good, but then will be very quick, isn't it? Thereafter, it will have some time lapse when you use that word thereafter. So we have some time lapse in our mind. Like somebody went to a village. After that, then if we want to say such long term happenings or events, then thereafter will look good. But then will be very quick. Okay, quick then should be helpful. Then the boy said, this boy is there. I am Bala. Okay, this boy, fine. Where does not God live? Please tell. Okay. Then this boy, where does the God not live? Does he reply? No, Prajna Bhagini, no. That's what I was discussing. Because he replied should come before. Otherwise, tell the whole sentence and tell. Then put quotations. Where does God not live? Please tell. Thus the boy replied. Boy and reply should be at one place in English, either in the beginning or in the end. Okay. Then Vatatihi or Vatati. Kripaya Vadata. Vasat. Oh, which one? Please use the Devanagari so that it will be convenient for me to read. Krishna Veni Bhagini. Please use Devanagari. Then the boy replied, please tell where the God. This is my version. Okay, fine. Boy replied, please tell where the God does not live. Okay, that is also fine. Please tell. That is also fine in the beginning. Also grammar behind Vadati. Okay. Vasati. Vasati, isn't it? Vasati iti. Vasati plus iti. Vasati iti. Okay. Putra na vasati iti. Okay. Thus you tell me. So there are two thus in this. Is it Madhyama Purusha plural or third person singular? Vadatta is Madhyam Purusha. Okay. Vadatta is Madhyam Purusha. Yes, sorry, I typed it before. We'll change. Okay, fine. Now we'll go ahead to the next sentence. This is for Prakash Mohini Bhagini. Sa vidwan anena vachanena balakoyam buddhiman ityabodhat.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Sa vidvan anena vachanena balko ayam buddhiman ityabodhat. The scholar
Go to abodhat, go to kriya. After the subject, we need immediately the kriya. So jump to kriya in the end.
The scholar thus realized that the boy is speaking intelligently, with intelligence.
No. He is not speaking with intelligence. By what?
The boy is by his vachan, the boy is intelligent.
Right, by his vachana. Okay, that is important. By the words of the boy. Okay, by the word of the boy, we cannot say. So we should say words of the boy. But in Sanskrit, there is only vachana. Do you see the problem now? So, anena vachanena, by this word, but he did not say one word. Vachana is speech actually. Okay, by what he spoke, we can translate like that loosely. Okay, but we cannot say speech of the boy. No, that's a very, like speech will be very lamba choda. It's big. Okay. Now he said one sentence. By the sentence of the boy, we can say that, but sentence is not used in that sense. So we have only choice to say words. Okay, so words you can use bracket.
By words of the boy.
By the words of the boy. Okay. That's what I feel. Okay, sentence, speech.
Balko ayam means this boy.
This boy, yes.
Yeah.
This boy. He is an intelligent boy. He is intelligent. Okay. Iti abodhat, you use the word realize. You need not go to such a big word. Abodhat is he understood. Okay, samajh gaya wo. ठीक है? He understood.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
So we'll see by this answer. Anena vachanena. See, he has directly went to answer. By this answer, that scholar realized this boy is intelligent. No, I don't like this. I'll change it. Okay. So by the words of the boy, let the sentence start with the scholar. The scholar understood that this boy is intelligent through these words, by his words. Okay.
In this also it's written realized.
Yes, that's what I'll change it. That's what. Realize is not very, I mean, that big word is not needed here. Iti abodhat. Abodhat is he understood. Okay.
Understood.
He made out. He just made it out. Okay. He's intelligent. Yes. The scholar then understood by his reply that this boy is intelligent. Yes. Yes. Okay. Reply, answer. By his answer, by his reply. Both are correct. I mean, reply and answer both are correct. Because it was answer to the question and reply to the guru. Okay, both. Okay, so we can use both. Anyone. By the boy's reply, the scholar understood the knowledge of this boy. No. Buddhiman. Knowledge is not buddhiman. Isn't it? We have to translate buddhiman. That this fellow is intelligent. Okay, so that is the sense. Right. Now the next sentence. Let me call, no more hands raised. So I'll call new names. Aparna Bhagini. Aparna. Balaka tava uttarena santushtaha abhavam. No, he's not. Abhijit Brata.
Boy, I'm satisfied with your answer.
So the translation of this
Boy,
is
I'm satisfied with your
Santushta.
Yes, sir.
So,
One moment.
Oh boy, I am contented with your answer.
Boy, I am contented with your answer. Okay. Okay. Santushtaha bhavam, you have made it into one bit. By your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pleased with your answer. Okay, fine. Yours is a good sentence. I'll take it.
So one doubt from this previous question. You said that Vadata is a sign of respect, and the plural of Madhyama Purusha, and it's like that in many languages. Isn't it also Vadatu, third person singular? Ek vachana, Uttam, not Uttam Purusha, Pratham Purusha singular.
Yes, but it's with bhavan, bhavat shabda. Okay, but here is we can also use yuyam, isn't it?
Yeah,
Bhavat
so this is
shabda
the question.
also,
When do you use bhavan and when do you use yuyam?
it's equal. I think bhavan is also okay. Yuyam is also okay. Yuyam will be more specifically madhyama purusha bahuvachana, which will have
Yes.
that. Since we use both, bhavan vadatu is also okay, but people feel bhavan is also singular, isn't it? Though it's analytic, when we face that situation in Vidyapita, like when we studied to call our teachers like with bhavan vadatu, we would feel very this thing. Hey, we are telling in ekavachana. So we used to say bhavantaha vadantu. Okay. So that would look more odd. So yuyam vadatha is a very good alternative for that. And it's okay. Okay. Like if it's like a new friend, somebody whom we are not very well like acquainted, just an acquaintance, then we say bhavan. Okay. And he is younger than us, still we have to say with honor, then we say bhavan. But if it's a guru, if it's a very elderly person, then we can say yuyam. Okay, that we can do.
Okay, understood.
Because there are many levels of elders or many levels of people whom we will need this honorific you, isn't it? So we can distinguish through that. Our friends, our colleagues, we can say bhavan. And elders, we can say yuyam.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Then we will have, so next sentence I'll call Jayam Bhagini. Devaha sarvatra vasati saha sarvavyapi.
Devaha sarvatra vasati saha sarvavyapi. Deva, the God, lives everywhere. He is sarvavyapi. He is everywhere. Sarvatra is also everywhere. Sarvavyapi is also everywhere. No?
Vyapakata is different, right? So vyapa has a different verb we can use.
Yeah, two different. Yeah, right. Sarvavyapi is the verb. Sarvatra is the location. Okay, so it's a ekavachana present tense, lakara.
That is okay.
Sarvavyapi.
Okay, I'm asking about vyapi. We have another word in English.
Sarvavyapi, every,
okay. All pervading is the word.
Omnipresent.
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 Because it's a noun. It's not a verb. Sarvavyapi is not a verb. It's a noun. That's why we have to use one noun in that place. Okay.
God is all pervading and is everywhere. Okay.
Or we can say he is spread everywhere. Sarvavyapi, you can use like that.
Yeah, Vyapi spread. Yeah, Vyapi spread. Yeah.
Spread. I was looking for that word from you. Spread. He is
spread. Yes, Vyapi, yeah, spread. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Now we will move on to the translate into Sanskritam. Muralidhara Bhrata, first sentence is for you. There was a banyan tree on the banks of Godavari. Okay, Pragya.
Tatra ekaha vatavrukshaha.
Namaste. I'll call you for next. I thought he did not speak, that's why I asked you.
Okay. Tatra ekaha vatavrukshaha. Godavaryaha banks. Godavaryaha tate asit.
Tatra, okay. Godavaryaha tate. Banks is there, or Tatayoha we cannot say, that's why Tate is good, okay? Godavari, Tire, Tate.
Tire.
Ekaha or Kaschit, Vatavrikshaha.
Kaschit Vatavrikshaha.
Ekaha, instead of Ekaha, we can say Kaschit.
Ekaha we should not use.
Ah.
Yes, I understood. Yes.
Fine, nice translation. Pragya Bhagini aduna agachatu. There lived many parrots in that tree. No, it's on the tree, I think.
They lived many parrots.
Bhagini, can we not use Godavari Tire as a Samastapata?
Okay, I was thinking of that. Yes, we can use. Yes, we can use. No problem. But the same thing, there is off Godavari. So off should come in Sanskrit also. Better. In the exam, you write Godavari Tire. Outside, you can write Godavari Tire. Okay. Okay. Right. Bhagini.
Tasmin vrikshe aneke shukaha avasan.
Avasan. There lived. Okay, fine. Tasmin vrikshe aneke shukaha avasan. Exact. Nice. This is also correct. Next sentence. Annie Mary Bhagini. While it was so, once there were heavy rains.
I can't reply now. Later. Thank you.
Oh, fine. No problem. Annapurna Bhagini. While it was so, once there were heavy rains.
Bhagini, while she is answering it, I have a question on the first one. Ekaha Vatavrikshaha, instead can I say Kaschit Vatavrikshaha?
Yes, that I said. Kaschit or Kaschana, anything we can use. Ekaha, I'll remove Ekaha.
Bhagini, I have a doubt too.
Yes.
Asit, can we use Vartate?
Okay. Yes, Vartate is more idiomatic. So okay, both are same. Yeah, both are same. We can take any. It's okay. As, Bhu and Asti and Bhavati are not very interchangeable. But Vartate and Asti are interchangeable. Yes. Okay. Okay. Omnipresent. Yes. Thank you for the suggestions. Okay. Next student did not come, right? So I'll call Madhavi Bhagini.
Namaste.
Namaste.
While it was so, I am trying to get a word for it. Once there were heavy rains, Vrishtihi abhavat.
Okay.
Tasmin kale Ghoraha vrishtihi abhavat.
Okay. Mahat we can
Mahat.
vrishtihi.
Mahataha vrishtihi or
Mahati
vrishtihi abhavat.
But Mahati is also not very properly idiomatic. Let us see. While it was so is Evam Sati, we say. It's an idiomatic. Evam Sati.
That is actually ala undaga, but I didn't know how to put it in Sanskrit.
Right. Evam Sati, we say like that. Okay.
Evam Sati.
Ekada
Mahati vrishtihi abhavat.
Idila undaga, meanwhile. Like that.
Yes. Okay.
And Bharayuktaha?
No. That will be very true translation. So Bharayukta, no. So it's not heavy. Is like very big rain, isn't it? Big rain. That's all. So Mahati, great, great rain. So heavy is an idiomatic usage in English, but not in Sanskrit. We cannot true translate that. Yeah, this one wonderful. Nice that you mentioned this point. Otherwise, I would never have thought of it. Because we know the right word in Sanskritam, we just say it, that's all. In Telugu also it's a peddavana, pedda, big. So we cannot say Vishala Vrishti, we cannot say. Okay, so Bharavat is not the right choice. Mahati is good. Okay, that's what we have been using. Mahati Vrishti. Yes. We can read Panchatantra for such instances. Okay, Panchatantra, Hitopadesha, they have lot of stories and lot of different conditions where we get different language situations and nice words, nice idiomatic words from there. Okay, so you can read Panchatantra and Hitopadesha after these. Okay, with some commentary, with some translation help, you can definitely read them. Very good works. Okay, Mahati is right word. But I was just thinking, then it occurred to me, I have read this. Mahati is an idiomatic usage. Ekada, instead of ekada, you can say kadachit. Okay, just don't use eka at all. Use kadachit. Chit and chana are very good. Okay. Next sentence is for K. Sitaramji. K. Sitaram.
Yes, madam. Then a group of monkeys came to the base of the tree. Tadaha Vanara Samuha Vrishat Mule Agatandi.
Agachati. Okay, came is agachat. Isn't it?
Agachat.
Because it's a group, that's why agachat is okay.
Vanara Samuha, we can say.
Vanaranam Samuha.
Vanaranam Samuha.
Vanaranam Samuha.
Tada, okay, Tada, then the Vrishat Mule, that is the base of the tree.
Vrikshat Mule Nasti. It's need not. Vrikshasya Mule. Base of the tree, isn't it? Of.
Vrishasya. Vrishasya Mule, that is Agachat.
Mule Agachat or Moolam Agachat. That also we can say. Because the destination of the verb go will be in karma. It will take karma. Okay, in Sanskrit. Okay.
Vanaranam.
Vanaranam. Correct.
Vanaranam.
You're all good learned. I am very happy. These classes are more like discussion than I am teaching you something. I never felt right from the day one. I did not feel like I am teaching you something. You're all sitting and discussing. Okay. It's like a combined study for the examination, isn't it?
Dhanyavad, madam. Dhanyavad.
All of you are learning. Good. Okay. And then some chats I am reading out. Aneka Shuka will be better. Okay. Aneka Shuka, okay. We'll take it. Then Bhara Yuktaha we cannot take. That we discussed. How about Daruna for Mahati? No, Daruna is like again thinking from our language line to Sanskrit. Daruna, Ghora are very like, yes, I heard you, some of like one of you reading those words, but no, they are not very idiomatic. Okay. So in Bhayankara, all these we use in our languages, isn't it? That we cannot use in Sanskrit. Mahatyaha Vrishtya. Okay, Vrishti, Mahati Vrishti. Okay, Mahatya Vrishta, right, fine. Evam etad. No, evam etad is not right. Evam sati is correct. Tasmin kale ekada. No, tada sati, evam sati, we can say. Okay. So, because there was a tree, there lived many parrots on the tree. In that scenario, this happened. Okay. So, while it was so is like that. Okay. Tada sati, tatha sati, like that. Tatha sati, sorry, not tada sati. Then Ativrishti is a very good word. Ativrishti abhavat. It's good. Ativrishti, but you will not get that sense of Mahati vrishti. Okay. We need those big words. We need those expressions which will pacify our thought. Ativrishti is like more rain. Okay, it's not a big rain. Sometimes Ativrishti is for a long time it rains. That is also called Ativrishti. Ativrishti jarigindi means for a long time there have been rains. It need not be a big rain at one time. Okay, so this is the difference. That's why we can take Mahati Vrishti. So at the Mahati will give you the bigness, the greatness at one point of time. Okay, so that will take. Aditaha, for what? Aha, Vriksha Moola na. Moola Adita, no. Vrikshasya Adav. Adav, no. Adima Bhaga, no, we need no. Moola is a very good word. Vriksha Moola only we say in Sanskrit. Varsha Dhara Abhavat. No, Mahati is okay. Mahati, that bigness is not shown in Dhara also. Dhara Pata Varsha. Dhara Pata Vrishti. We can say that. Dhara Pata Vrishti. Like Dhara, like a Jaladhara, like a waterfall. Okay. The rain happened like a waterfall. Jaladhara, like. Okay, that we can use. Dhara Pata is a nice this thing. Then Vanara Yutha. Vanara Yutha Mukhyam Sri Ramadotam. Yes, Vanara Yutha can also, there are many words for group in Sanskrit. Varga, Yutha, Gana, then the Samuha, Sangha, and many more. Samit, so many words are there. But they mean different things. Association, group of, then organization. In those senses also those words appear. Yutha, yes, okay, fine. Ativrishti, excessive rains. And Sati, meaning. I could not make. Okay, explain. Okay, I'll explain. Sati, evam Sati is. There is one Sat word, Sat. Okay, so that Sat is to be. Okay, that then Sati is its Saptami. So in that being, it is the meaning. Okay, to be. Sat is what is Sat, something that is. Sati, in that is. How to translate it, I don't know. So evam Sati. So it's the simple translation in Telugu, I can say idi ila undaga. So in that scenario, like we say. Okay, when it was so, like that is why they translated. They had this word in mind, evam Sati, because while it was so is not English.
Madam, evam Sati Chet, can we use?
No, why Chet?
No.
No,
Chet is not here. Okay, madam.
If.
Chet, if. Okay, madam.
If, and we cannot use it with evam Sati.
Yes, okay.
So this is the meaning. Prajna Bhagini, hope it's very clear for you now. Vrikshasya adhaha. Okay, Vrikshasya adhaha, but they say base of the tree. Okay, it's not below the tree. If you say below the tree, then Vrikshasya adhaha will be good. Then Aneka Shuka for many parrots. Yes. What is the problem there? Many parrots, Aneka Shuka is okay. Like I didn't hear, maybe that was something wrong by the student. I don't know. I don't remember now. Then
Bhagini, it is Aneki Shuka you have written. Anekaha Shukaha.
No, Anekaha Shukaha, Aneke Shukaha. Na, okay, that was the point. Now I know. Okay. Aneka Shuka, because iti eke.
It is adjectives vishesham for Shuka.
It is Satautes, that's why it is an Eke.
Yeah, it's a pronoun also and adjective also. So here it's okay.
In both cases, it will be te.
It's okay. Aneke also we can use, I think. I have read about it, but it did not enter my head. My head is sometimes very like it's closed for certain things. So I accept it and go. That's what I advised you also. Sometimes for some things, they don't enter my head at all. So I just read and leave it. Okay, when it will enter, when it want to enter, it will enter. Okay, that was the case with AK and aneke. I did not actually make the, if sometime I will read about it, I will tell you. I'll definitely, within these lessons, if any time I come across that, I'll share with you.
Can we use both anekeshu, sukeshu avasan?
No need. Aneke shukaha, that's okay.
Aneke shukaha.
Anekaha, aneke. Vanaranam samoha vrikshasya moolam, okay, fine. Sangha, okay. Can we use tada, tadyada, for example, for evam sati. Tadyada. Tadyada. No, we cannot use it. Why? It is not either, it is neither idiom nor the word sense is conveying it. Okay, no, we cannot use tadyada. We say bho sattayam. We say bho sattayam. Okay. I didn't understand the intention, Pragya Bhagini. Bho sattayam. Yeah, is the dhatus this thing you are saying? Fine. As, vrit and all that. Fine. I understood. Okay, we need not use like as and vrit are okay. They're interchangeable. Okay. So, tadanim kapinam yuthaha or vanarana is okay. Vrikshasya adha agachat. No, vrikshasya moolam eva, not adhaha. I'll change this adhaha to moolam. Right. Okay, next sentence. Krishna Das ji, Krishna Das. Because of the chill, they were troubled.
Shaitya karanad. Te.
Peed. Trouble is to get some kind of peed and kashtam anubhavan. Like that we have to say. Kashtam anubhav. Okay.
Te kashtam abhavan.
Anubhavan.
Anubhavan.
Okay, let us see. Piditaha abhavan. Shaitena te piditaha abhavan. Okay. It's okay. Kashtam anvabhavan. So anu abhavan. Okay, anubhavan. Anu plus abhavan. Anvabhavan. Like that. Okay.
Madam, for moolam I got one subhashita vadam talasya moolam gataha.
Okay. Moolam.
Moolam. Yes,
yeah.
madam.
Correct. Now we will move on to the next sentence. The parrots addressed. So Shashi Bhagini. That the parrots addressed the monkey thus. Monkeys. So Yudha, isn't it?
Namaste, Bhagini.
Please. Namaste. Yeah.
Shukaha. Address the monkeys. Kapin uddishya. Evam avadan.
Okay. Shuka Kapin Sambodhayan Evam. Samabodhayan. Okay. So they addressed. What you said is good. No, I don't like this Sambodhana. To address is not Sambodhana always. Address is to speak, isn't it? Somebody. Uddishya Vachanam is address. Sambodhana. It's a true translation. Okay. So Samabodha is not very this thing. So Uddishya. Very. But I hope everybody is following this. Okay. What is being discussed here? Oh monkeys, don't you have hands and legs? Aparna Bhagini.
Bhagini, I have a question for the previous one.
Okay.
Can we use atrasyan for they were troubled? Te atrasyan.
No. Tras is to get fear. Like there is some fear cause also. It's just trouble, isn't it? There is no fear here. Let me find another word, if any. I'll see the dictionary. I'll do a small lookup and then we will go ahead. trouble is kashtam, dukkam, pida, klesham, kheda, krichra. So it's not used as a verb in Sanskrit. Okay, it's more used like this thing, noun only. Okay, so klish is there. Okay, klish, speed, uparodha, badhita, pidita, vyagra. So other words are there. No trouble. We have other senses. Okay.
Okay. Dhanyavadam.
Yeah. I think Aparna Bhagini is ready.
Yes, Bhagini. Hari Om. Vanaraha te hastena padena. Don't you have, right?
Like how we had a big discussion, if you remember.
Yes, but I had to log out because I could not hear anything.
Right.
So
Okay, fine. So we will use shashti with have. Okay, the subject will become shashti when the verb have comes.
So hastes. So then hastes. No,
This you have. See, you have. You is the subject.
Tvam.
No. Tvam we cannot say. That's what. Tvam is not. It's plural you again. But there are monkeys, isn't it? There's not one monkey.
Right. Vanaraha. Right. Vanaran. Yeah. So don't you have hands and legs?
So hands and legs are hastaha and padaha. Okay.
Hastaha and padaha. Correct.
Hastaha, padaha.
So
if they are saying you means you-yam, isn't it?
You-yam.
Plural, you-yam. Now the shashti bahuvachana of you-yam you should use.
You-yam. Right.
So what do you say in your language? First translate into your language at such a problematic area. What's your mother tongue? You translate to that.
So hey, okay.
So do you understand Hindi?
Yes, I do understand Hindi.
तुम लोगों के
तुम्हारे पास तुम्हारे हाथ और पैर नहीं है क्या?
इसे इधर तुम्हारे पास और तुम लोगों के हाथ पाँव नहीं है क्या?
Correct.
Kaki ke is shashti, isn't it?
So
apply the same thing in Sanskrit. आप लोगों के, तुम लोगों के, तुम्हारे. So like that, that's what I said. You-yam, then you use the
then I can use te, yushmakam. Oh no.
Yushmakam. Yes, yushmakam.
Okay. So yushmakam hastaha padaha na.
So आप लोगों के हाथ पैर नहीं है क्या? नहीं है.
Right. नहीं है. So na. How would you say have, Bhagini?
That's what I told you. Hi. In Hindi, what are you saying?
नहीं है क्या? नहीं है.
तो आप लोगों के नहीं है क्या?
नहीं है क्या?
So now है in Sanskrit is which dhatu? To be. Hai is to be, isn't it? To be. The verb is to be. What is it in Sanskrit? To be. Us. Will us work? Us.
Asti.
Asti.
Nasti.
Nasti. But here there are many.
Nasti.
Padaha.
Santi. No.
Correct. Santi only.
Okay.
Yushmakam hastaha padaha cha na santikim.
Na santikim. Okay.
Don't you have? Like that.
Okay.
Dhanyavada. He vanaraha. Yushmakam hasta padaha cha na santikim.
Na santika.
Don't you have? Like that. Well tried, well tried. Don't worry.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm free now. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So, what did you say? You can answer next sentence. That's what?
Yes, yes.
Fine, fine. Yes, yeah, I'll give it to you. Why has God given them to you?
Devaha to you, twa.
No, to you is you plural here.
Yuyam. Yuyam.
Yuyam. And then which vibhakti?
Dvitiya vibhakti.
Yes.
To you. Yuyam. You. Isn't it the same? No. I have a problem with Yushmadan.
Okay. Now this give.
Yushmakam.
Yushmakam is Shashti.
It's Shashti.
But I think.
I forget.
No, not Byam. Yushma is okay. It will come. But Dvitiya is not that. Yushman, I think.
Yushman. Yes. Yushman. Yushman. And given, it's again Shashti. Vibhakti. Them is what? Hands.
Them is this. Them is so
hands and legs.
Has to do this thing.
So what do we put in Shashti then? The verb is santi. So in Shashti, which thing we put in Shashti Vibhakti?
So this is a little difficult sentence. Let us see.
We can say Devasya. No.
Devaha. Devaha is karta. Devasya will not come. Okay. So, okay. Given them to you. Has given. Has given is past tense. Okay. So let us translate that first. Da dhatu. Okay. Past tense should be. God is singular.
Ayachat.
Ayachat. Okay. Ayachat.
But should be plural. No, God given. Ayachat. Yes.
But why is Kutaha or Kasmat? Kutaha or Kasmat. Kimartham. That also. Kimartham Devaha Ayachat. Now hands and legs. Now I got it in my mind. Hands and legs. Them.
They have to be put in Shashti?
No.
No.
No. This is object, isn't it? Give.
Yes.
To give is
in
isn't it? Them is Dvitiya Vibhakti, isn't it?
It's not haven. It's not have. It's given. Oh God.
Yes.
Them. Them should be in Dvitiya or Chaturthi.
Dvitiya.
Dvitiya.
So given them to you. Them is hands and legs, isn't it?
Yes.
Hands and legs. So what will you say?
Okay. Kasmat Devaha Te Yushman Te Ayachat.
Yushman Tan Ayachat, not Te Ayachat.
Tan.
Because hands and legs, isn't it?
Yes.
Why has God given hands and legs to you? That is the question.
I was thinking of have. I just got stuck on have.
Right. I understood. I understood the beginning only. No problem.
Yes.
Okay. So, Kasmat Devaha Ayachat Tan Yushman, like that.
Yushman.
Or we can also say Yushmakam is also okay. Yushmakam Kutaha Ayachat. So in Telugu we say Niku, Miku. So that ku is there. That ku conveys this meaning. I don't know how to put tum logong ko. Ko is not Dvitiya there. Actually, Dvitiya Vibhakti in Hindi, but it is not meaning Dvitiya there. Tum logong ko kyun diya? It means tum logong ke liye kyun diya?
But if when it is to give, gives him, usually we use Chaturthi, or that is another.
To give we say Chaturthi. So yes, you can say Yushmabhyam. But if we take what harm it is, that's what I was experimenting.
Yes.
So to give is always with closed eyes we can take Chaturthi. Yes. So yushmabhyam. Yushmabhyam should do, Bhagini. Yes, yes. Yushmakam, yushmabhyam, both. Okay.
Yes.
Yushmabhyam. Yes, everybody is writing the same thing. Dattavan is okay. Dattavan, let us use ayachat. Okay. Kimartham tan yushmabhyam ayachat. Okay, fine, fine. When we say hastau padav, because hastau padav, we are not speaking of one person or one monkey. There are many monkeys. Okay. So shaitya karana te kashtam anubhavan. Okay, anubhavan no, anubhavan, because it is past. Anu plus abhavan. Shaitya karana is okay. Shita we cannot say. Shaitya we can say. Okay, right. Okay, great. Nice discussion on this. Devaha kimardam yushmabhyam tan ayachat. Okay, right. Here makara should not have been there. It should be anuswara only. Okay. Fine.
We could also, Bhagini, can we use kutaha devaha shubha yushmabhyam tan apachat?
Yes, kutaha kasmat kimartham. All of them. Okay, next. Nataraj Bhrata. Look, we are happy in our nests. Okay, I think we are running out of time. Every time I will translate them for now. Look, we are happy in our nests. Pashyata vayam asmakam nideshu santoshena nivasamaha. In our nests, nideshu, happy, santoshena, nivasa, both. Okay. So R is nivasa. They translated it like that. So okay, we can say. Santoshena bhavamaha also we can say. Look is to all of them they are saying. That's why pashyata is bahuvachanam. Vayam is okay. We. Okay. So simple true translation. Then the monkeys were very angry with the parrots. Tadanim kapayaha shukebhyaha akupyan. Tataha tadanim. Okay. Then the monkeys kapayaha were angry. Akupyan. Okay. With the parrots. Shukebhyaha. In English it is with, and in Sanskrit it is for. Okay. That's the difference. Here observe, with kup and krudh we always use chaturthi. Okay. That is it. They destroyed the nests. Te nidan anashayan. Okay. Therefore, do not counsel the fools. Ataha murkebhyaha na upadishet. Counsel the we can translate better this. They do not counsel the fools. Murkhan na upadishet. Okay, that is also murkebhyaha is not correct. Murkhan na upadishet. Okay. So we have
should be Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Murkhan, yes.
Murkhan.
Murkhan na upadishet. And destroy nash. Many people are like asking about it. I checked the dictionary meaning. Destroy has a transitive sense which is not there in nash. Even Apte dictionary from English to Sanskrit has given nash, which I am opposing. I really, I always appreciate Apte and I always follow Apte. But no, to destroy we cannot use nash. Many, like there was one question also to me, people are not understanding the difference. Nash is to get destroyed. Tasya papam vinashyati we say. So here who is destroying? They are not destroying, they are getting destroyed. So destroy is a transitive verb in English, which means to destroy something else, but nash is to get destroyed. That means papam itself gets destroyed. Okay, so there is a lot of difference and we have to use causal when we use nash for destroy. Okay, so I used a nash. Here, this point I wanted to make clear. Don't get confused. Okay, don't confuse others. Don't get confused. That much difference is there. Destroy, get destroyed. Okay, destroy something. That means the one who is destroying is doing it to something else. He is not destroying himself. He destroyed a city. The Rakshasa destroyed a city. Okay. The Rakshasa city nashyati. Does it make any sense? Rakshasa nagarim nashyati. Rakshasaha nashyati means he got destroyed, he gets destroyed. So he Purim nashayati, Nagarim nashayati Rakshasaha. So that's way, that is how the language works. Okay. So with this, I think we come to an end. Today I am showing the end slide after so many days. I am happy.
Are you ready?
Pardon?
Sorry, the last sentence would be Yushmakam krute we can use, no?
No, please don't go for krite. No. Krute, when you have no choice, then use it. Otherwise, please avoid krite. No krite, please. Krite for kids, young kids, small kids who are learning Sanskrit, krite will be very beautiful. Okay, but not for elders, right?
Okay,
we understood, I think. Huh?
Yeah. So in a spoken Sanskrit, normally we will use, no? So I thought that.
That's what. No krite, please.
Mahodaya, namo namaha. Nashayati iti nijanta rupam kila.
Oh no, yes.
Nijanta rupam eva.
Nijanta rupam eva bhavet.
Dhanyavadah.
Because otherwise destroy cannot be translated. I checked like many words I tested before this class. I tested many words. It does not like. Okay, and why not? Anekaha shukaha. Okay, this we have discussed. Then Chamu group. No, Chamu is not group. Chamu is the army. Then Nishachara Chamu. No. Chamu is, yes, army only. Anubhavantaha. No. Very bad. Anubhavantaha, no. Anubhutavantaha. You wanted to say that, maybe. You wanted the vanta, like vatup. So it's like, no, not vatup. Ktavatu. So anubhutavantaha, that is ktavatu. Kta should be there first. Okay, so anvabhavan is anu plus abhavan, anvabhavan. Hastaha padaha cha na santiva instead of kim. Why va? Kim is there. Kim is a prashnarthaka. Okay, va, use it for like discrimination. This or that, we can use that. Otherwise, use kim. Kim should be good. Okay, Yushmabhyam.
You can say Nasham karot, instead of Nashayan is a Nijanta. Nasham akarot.
Why go for that? We have a direct verb, isn't it?
Because the Nijanta forms, not many people know this form.
So why Nasham akarot? We can learn them very easily. We can learn them. Yes. They are very simple. They are not that tough. Nijantas. Okay. Bhuri vrishtihi. Bhuri.
As usual, the class is long. That's good.
Yes. So one more suggestion is there with for Bhuri vrishti. Bhuri. No, Bhuri is not for these. Bhuyo bhuyaha namamyaham. Bhuri vishrutam. Bhuri vishruvam. I heard a lot about you. So that lot is there, but not Bhuri vrishti. I don't think it's idiomatic. Mahati is good. Mahati is the best. Okay. So let's go for Mahati. Okay. Fine. So questions are done. Chats are also done. Look, they have given below. Kapinam yutham. But we discussed as yuthaha. Please confirm. Okay, I'll check it. Okay. Prajna Bhagini is asking. It's given as yutham and we have said yuthaha. I'll just check what linga the yutha has got. Yutha has got yutham. Yutham is kliba. So, okay, kapinam yutham. Yuthaha is not the correct word. Correct. Nice point. It's kliba, but we have used the dvitiya, I think. Dvitiya vibhakti. Even we said yutham, even if we thought it was like this.
Murkhani we can.
Yutham only we should say. Yutham, yuthe, yuthani, like that. Nice point. Thank you, Pragya Bhagini. Yes. Thanks for reference. Okay. So anything else? 1 minute left for 9:30. So one more doubt I can take and then we'll stop.
Ma'am, your class is so interesting that I was juggling between office and listening to you.
Oh, I understand.
I'm not so advanced like the others, so I'm trying to follow everything.
You're trying very well. You're trying very well. Everybody is trying well. Even when they are not able to say, I'm liking them a lot because they are trying. We'll meet next week. I'll say swasti and we'll stop. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु नमो नमः सर्वेभ्यः राम 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 शुभमस्तु हरि ओम
राम राम राम
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद